And ready to roll?
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, we're here with Betty, a friend. She's the executive director of Bridges of Hope, and basically we just found this food bank and outreach program that is flying under the radar of everybody else. That's been around for how many years?
Since 1998.
Since 1998, and helping people all over the valley here. They come from all over, and it's going to be part of our Million Meals program and hopefully a long-term relationship. So Betty, just tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, well, we have a program called Operation Food Bag. And Operation Food Bag was actually birthed as a result of not being able to meet the working poor, that we call the working poor, which probably do not exactly qualify for a free food program. So Operation Food Bag is a co-share program. This particular program allows anyone to come in and participate. There's no pre-qualifying for the program. So what we do is we have a variety of bags that we put together that are food bags. We have a $5 food bag, we have a $15 food bag, 25, 35, and 45. And I'll explain that the $5 bag is really our minimum bag. And what we do with our Operation Food Bag $5 bag, it's a starter. So if people are not really quite sure how to utilize the food that we provide in these choices, then we start them out with a $5 bag. We explain to them how they can put meals together. Yes?
Betty, let me ask you one question. What if somebody, they're homeless and they don't have $5?
Well, we actually have a free food program for the homeless as well as for the seniors. Seniors are on fixed income, do not qualify for food stamps, and so because of their situation and the homeless, we have an emergency program, we have a homeless to work program, and our homeless families that come in or individuals that come in are also served with our program. And it's a free program, so they don't have to pay for it. And that's the best part. Yes, Ron?
And so I guess you would just interview them and
Yes.
make that determination and then go from there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
With our free program, it is a pre-qualifying program, and of course we give them the opportunity to tell us a little bit about themselves, where they're staying. They might be staying at Roy's Homeless Shelter or other places. So we make it a point to provide that for free. And for all the other families that come in, our starter program, like I said, is a $5. The $15 is pure vegetarian. So if someone is not into meats or needs to be a little more cautious about their diet, we recommend the $15 Operation Bag. Then we have the 25 and the 45, that is our family value. And of course the 45 is the ultimate family value. It comes with meats, produce, it comes with fruit, it comes with dairy products. It actually covers all four of the food group categories. And then our $35 bag is actually our meat bag. So it's all meat, and what we do is we tell them if they would like to participate in the 25 and the 45, or the 35 and 45, they receive a free turkey. So we also provide that as well. Interestingly enough, in addition to all of these bags that we offer, there are free items that come with that as well. We have had families that have said, if you weren't here, we wouldn't know what to do. Our families are really struggling, and so it makes us feel really great about the program itself. We've had many, many testimonials of how our program has really assisted families, even in some of the free items that they receive. So it's great. Yes, Rod?
And then you also give away toys, and what about clothes and things like that?
Well, clothing, we are no longer providing the clothing aspect of the program simply because we ran out of space. But we do have our Christmas extravaganza that comes every December, and this is one of the greatest events of our outreaches in the community, and we pre-qualify children. We've served anywhere from 600 to 1,000 kids per year, and our Christmas extravaganza is held at the Durrell Resort. The Durrell Resort has been very gracious at providing us the space and the ballrooms to use for this extravaganza. It's actually a family affair, so there's quite a bit used.
And what about Palm Springs? You made mention when we spoke as to you doing some outreach programs in Palm Springs.
Yes, we are. Palm Springs happens to be our corporate office and our home base. Our facility is much larger than here. And what we do there is not only is it our corporate office, but we use that base as an extension to work with other organizations and communities that would like to come, perhaps do training, to do some seminars. And so we also do an additional outreaches in that area. It might be to the community, like our back to school program that we just had. We provided some shoes with Rotary, as a matter of fact. And so some of those vouchers were provided so those people that we work with and families that we work with were able to come, and our event was actually held there at our corporate office. So other outreaches are actually held there, which is exciting, and we try very hard to work with our organizations and partners so that we come together and provide what the community needs.
Well, should we take a little tour?
And as you can see, we do have some dry goods, but Bridges of Hope is always looking for donations. And I will make that really clear because it's so helpful when our community comes in and donates canned goods or staples of some sort. And this helps us with our free program also for the homeless and seniors. Sometimes it's great to give them, you know, the vegetables or the produce, but obviously they can't cook at different locations where they're at. And so we like to give them some of our staples as well as the produce. So we stage all of our food here, and we use our counters for packing. And right now we're just in the process of getting ready to set up for the morning's day. And so Maria's helping us to put together some of those groceries that we actually give out for free. Maria, you want to show them the bag act, what we have in there? Okay, we receive a lot of fruits and items that are given to us for free. This is part of the free program that we also give out. We also receive lettuce and tomatoes, and so sometimes they come packaged this way. And however they come packaged, we sort through it, and then we dispose of what isn't usable, and then we just keep what is.
Would this be from the grocery stores, or where would this fresh food be coming
Our
from?
fresh produce that is donated right now, we are receiving it from Hidden Harvest, and all of our other foods, whether it's the fruits and other items we also purchase, it comes from out of the valley as well as from local growers. And so what we do is we pay for those items, and that's part of our Operation Food Bag. So our meats that we purchase, we have meats that we purchase and store in our freezer that I'll show you in a minute. And then we also have other items of produce that we purchase from the farms. As a matter of fact, our eggs come from the farm. They pack them one day, and we bring them in, and they're very fresh. Chickens just lay them. So we love to give out fresh food, and that's part of what we enjoy doing. So this is our stationery, as I mentioned, donated by Desert Healthcare District, our cooler freezer, which allowed us to really store ample produce and goods. So if you come in, this is where we store all that comes in, and as you can see, this is primarily our produce. Our produce allows us to store our eggs. We have grapes in the corner, melons, onions, and zucchini, carrots, all of the different types of produce on this week. And so this combines some of the free stuff as well as some of the stuff that is purchased to be given out. Believe it or not, what you see here today can be gone by the beginning of next week, and we're done. So it really does give us kind of a good mood. Our freezer section. Okay, so I'm strong enough to pull it open. And the light is just going on, so we'll give it a minute to kind of balance. But in our freezer, we place all of our meats. We keep our breads frozen, all the types of items that need to be stored for a little longer period of time. And so we keep that in there, and it's well stocked. So let's see if that light is going on a little bit better. And we have, like I said, the breads, the meats. Down in here, we're also donated items from Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chipotle, Aspen Mills, Starbucks. So there are other businesses that will donate to Bridges of Hope. The airport also makes a donation of certain items and sandwiches and fruits that are pre-packed. So our light is a little bit dim, but I'm sure you can. I don't know why. I think one of the things that is very surprising to me, but very exciting as well, is that we primarily are supplied with volunteers. Our volunteers come from the court system who have to do community service hours, high school students that need to put in community service hours, mental health services who also will do certain things in packing, and they're great. They would send us some nice, strong men that are able to do some work. We also have individuals that come from the Department of Social Services, the GAIN program, those families and individuals that need to do community service. Some of them come from the colleges when they're doing some of their internship work and they need to put in community service hours, working in a community-based program where the community is being served from that organization. So we've had people come from all locations and sometimes just from the general public. They get an opportunity to hear what Bridges of Hope is doing, and they just come in and offer to put in some time, maybe a certain day, several hours, and so we're always very, very happy to receive those as well. So our people come from everywhere, and that's great. Bridges of Hope is a 501c3. We're a nonprofit organization, and we are 100% volunteer-based. So we do have a working board that really is the, I guess you could say, the foundation for Bridges of Hope. And so obviously we're able to work with the volunteers, train them and retrain for the new people that come in. So it's an ongoing process. And we get an opportunity to work with everyone. So that's awesome.